fight single-handedly broke up my marriage. You're an awful person.
You're 24 years old. Why would I listen to you? Why would you be giving therapy and advice to people who clearly need it? It doesn't make any sense, Ari. This is a horrible idea.
You're listening to
unlicensed
therapy with Ari Mannis.
We're in West Hollywood on the Sunset Strip. And you guys can come stop by. If you want to stalk us, Kevin's here all the time.
Yes, I'm here. If you're ever looking for me, I'm here guessing black people.
Dude, let's just start off with a banger question.
Oh, we're
This is one
starting.
of the best
Let's go.
ones I wrote. Smoothies, white, black, or raceless? And don't even try to say they're Asian. They're not Asian. They try to Asians try to claim smoothies, and they can't do that. Yeah,
That's tough. What the options are: white, black, or raceless?
yeah.
I gotta go white. Is that bad?
I was thinking white. I didn't want to say
white.
it, but now that you said it, I'll say it.
Because I'm thinking of all the different flavors of smoothies, and most of them that I like are more white leaning.
Like what's one you like? Hey, you don't see watermelon smoothies very often.
No, not often.
Or grape smoothies.
Yeah,
I
oof.
never see grape or watermelon smoothies.
I don't even like grape. Is that bad?
I don't like
I grew up in
artificial grape, but I like real grape. But I don't like grape soda.
Same.
Or grape candy.
Yeah.
But
same.
I like grapes.
Same. I love red grapes. I can eat grapes, but grape flavored things. But I also grew up in like an all white neighborhood, so maybe that's why.
I thought you grew up on your Wikipedia, or not, your IMDb. It says you grew up in another country.
I did.
In all white.